Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel to check out another quick video. Make sure you are subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, hit the button, and if you are subscribed, make sure you check out the bell icon to see what level of notifications you're getting. Good news, not necessarily for the state of Minnesota on the front end, but it could be if Republicans in the state of Minnesota sit up and take notice. The Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled today that Governor Evers' executive orders, especially the one regarding the mask mandate, are unconstitutional. And they did say, look, it's not whether or not Governor Evers made a wise decision, it's whether or not he made a lawful constitutional decision. And the Supreme Court ruled, I think it was a 4-3 majority, that he did not make a constitutional decision, and that his insistence, this is key, this is very, 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 very important, okay, that his insistence that an ongoing pandemic for the COOF allows him to continue to roll out executive orders. And so when the Wisconsin Republican-controlled Senate, I think it was the Senate, could be wrong, at this point it doesn't matter, vetoed basically his executive orders and the mask mandate and repealed it, he just came back the very next day and issued another executive order. They took this to the Supreme Court and they fought and won. Here's why that's important. It's the same tactic that Governor Timothy Walz of the People's State of Marxists has been threatening to use. So while the Minnesota House has continued to support the governor because it's majority Marxist, the Senate is chomping at the bit to get rid of Governor Walz's decisions for the same reason that the Wisconsin Republican legislators, the congressmen, the legislative bodies, that's key, have been chomping at the bit and successful in eliminating Governor Evers' executive orders. So there's hope in Minnesota that this can come to pass. What we need is Minnesotans who are fed up with the unlawful, unconstitutional, not valid orders of Governor Tim Walz. There again, these are the opinions of me and my channel, and these are my thoughts. Now, these are my thoughts that are based on studying state statutes and the Minnesota State Constitution and the Constitution of the United States. So, if you're watching this to try and catch me saying something unlawful, I'm sorry. You don't get to do that. What we have going on is the governors of many of these leftist Marxist governors, like Walz, are only being able to maintain their unlawful, unconstitutional orders because they have the backing of leftist Marxists in state legislatures. And we're starting to see some of this crumble so that even courts that maybe at one time would have been a little bit more prone to challenging governors, but refused to because they were afraid of the COOF as well, are now starting to say enough's enough. You've overstepped your bounds. So what we need now is we need a justice or a judge at some level here in the state of Minnesota to step up, accept one of these cases, and spank Governor Walz. That's what he needs. He needs a good spanking. He's a petulant child, and he's not deserving of any more obeyance, if you will. He has single-handedly destroyed the economy of the state of Minnesota. He's protected big business. He's protected massive organizations like the Mayo Clinic, like exempting their cafe, their restaurant, from the ban, the shutdown on in-person dining in their facility. Now, not their cafeteria or their lunchrooms, but their cafe, their restaurant for the public. He exempted them because they're the Mayo Clinic. He exempted restaurants in the airport because that's the airport. And so he plays into the hands of crony capitalism. Now, am I a capitalist? Yes. Am I a crony capitalist? No. I know, and everybody else in the state of Minnesota knows, that the economy of any state like Minnesota is not built on its major industries, the large ones. It's built on the hardworking entrepreneurial minds of in the backs of the locally owned businesses who very often single-handedly keep their small towns afloat. Our governor has done his level best to destroy those kinds of businesses. And there's a reason for that, and we're going to talk about that in another video. But what we need is a brave soul to get their local legislator. You know, if you happen to be in a district where you have like a Jeremy Munson or Mortensen or something like that, who's willing to stand up and say, okay, now we're going to really push this. We need to get this taken to the courts, and we need to shop it to a judge who is going to do the right thing. We need to get this ball rolling. If Wisconsin can do this, Minnesota can do this. If Minnesota can do this, so can California. We have got to get this man shut down. He's a mediocre leader at best, and he's an absolutely power-crazed despot, and he needs to go. And one of the best ways for him to go is to get his little hindside paddled by the judicial wing of government. That's what he needs. The judicial wing of government needs to paddle him and tell him enough is enough. You don't get to do this anymore. So be encouraged, Minnesota and other states that are being run by Marxist tyrants. There's hope. If they can shut down Evers in Wisconsin, if the Supreme Court of Wisconsin can shut him down, if the Supreme Court of Michigan can shut down Gretchen Whitmer, then the Supreme Court of Minnesota can shut down Timothy Walz. Marxist Soda, there's hope that we can break free from this stranglehold that the governor has on us. So be encouraged. And until next time, Sic Semper Tyrannis.